Hello, my name is Aku, and this is our No Gacha series. Now you're probably wondering, what is No Gacha exactly? No Gacha is outlined generally by the community as using units that are either unlocked in the game as rewards for clearing stages, such as the Advent stages, the Crazed and Manic stages, and monthly stages, using regular cat capsule tickets, or even limited event tickets such as lucky tickets. Now you may be asking yourself, Aku, we have rare cat tickets, what do we do with them in our No Gacha save? We will use rare cat tickets specifically to transfer them into NP.
Let's go into storage. Oh, no, 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 no. That would have been bad.
Any rare cat capsules that are then used on our No Gacha account will then be converted over into NP. This NP will then be used on units that need talents, such as the special units that can be purchased, or the few little cats that do have talents. The reason for this is to keep our user rank low, as well as limiting the amount of cat combos that we have unlocked throughout the game, comparatively at least. Please do note that you have to unlock talents by beating Into the Future 3 and defeating Awakened Bahamut. One thing I did want to note, however, is that we did in fact use returner mode in order to save ourselves some times from completing Empire of Cats, as well as getting all the way to Into the Future, and several other things such as level 20 basic cats, as well as minimizing the amount of grind that is needed to get into Stories of Legend, as well as finishing Into the Future. And now that you have an understanding of what No Gacha is, let's get on with the show. We're gonna do a quick stage real quick to showcase the No Gacha stuff, but again, this isn't really going to be more of a tutorial series. This is going to be more of a just clear as much until we hit a roadblock, and then I'm going to be recording that. I had already passed the Great Abyss, which is usually the harder stage for people to pass through, especially if they're not used to the meat shields, etc. So we're actually going to do this one instead of Egypt. And it's just to showcase how to actually beat harder stages. Again, it at this point of the game, you should be familiar enough with meat shielding. In my case, I only have a Macho Cat, a little, well, regular Macho Cat, as well as Tank Cat, or Eraser Cat. Again, we don't really have Sanzo, Samba Cat, we don't have any of the special units that you can just buy. So right now, we're just going to save up our money in order to get Bahamut Cat, and then use him in order to help get us through the stage. Again, there's no major upgrades other than the dollar. I've just been doing these stages normally. So once you get enough for Bahamut Cat, you can either save up money, but since Bahamut Cat takes so long to actually hit or do damage, chances are you might want to get him out a little bit early, at least around level 4. I'm currently using this loadout because of the fact that the first 5 units in the cat row are going to be your combo counter. So in this case, it gives you a +1 to your level down here when you start out the level. Right now, I have to actually send out some more units. This cat, I was able to get in the Ranma collab as just a standard unlock from just playing. No gotcha unit required there. And what he essentially does is gives money every time he kills something. It's not a lot. It's not going to help get you through a lot of the stages. But if you keep up with meat shielding, put some defense against it, because right now the main focus of stories, well, no, that's Stories of Legend, the campaigns specifically are to get treasures. If you do not get treasures, you're going to have a bad time, especially damaging to specific traits. So alien, red, angel, black units, etc. You will eventually run into essentially brick walls, and there's not much you can really do with that. So my Bahamut Cat's about to be knocked back here, I believe. Or is he just out of range for this? Okay, okay. Yep, there he goes. But as long as you have enough defense through just random damage or just sending out units. In my case, I don't need either of these two units. You could just use the standard cat units and you should be relatively fine. Once the red seals come out, you can start sending out seals, not seals, island cats. There goes my Bahamut cat. But we should still be able to do enough damage with lizard cats alone.
gross legs currently get into the range of the actual face. So we're gonna just keep using just lizard cats for now. And we're gonna try to stall out specifically to get a second Bahamut cat out. Usually in this case, they can be pushing a lot harder. So your main focus is going to be getting rid of the ads along the way. I'm sending out gross cat specifically because of the alien prefix. So it'll be doing enough damage to at least alleviate some of the pressure or to knock these two back. The seal and then the hermit crab. But you have to just keep sending out units. That's really it. If you want to do the no gacha route or you don't have enough cat food because you've spent all your cat food on things, then that's fine. You don't necessarily need them for at least a little bit. And even then, you're only going to get them to level 20, so you can't even true form them in some cases. But by now, you should be able to get a second Bahamut cat out. If you stall well enough, you can actually get two Bahamut cats out before they're even spawned, or they even come out of the base. So that could be handy. But right now, you just want to save up your money and just keep doing range damage. That's really all you need to do. The first few chapters of the game essentially teach you how to do meat shields. That's really it. If we had Samba Cat here, which I would highly suggest unlocking, I don't remember, I think it's Boogie Cat, but Boogie Cat is incredibly powerful of just a unit to have as a meat shield. It's 75, it's super cheap, it's a meat shield. That's what it does. You don't want anything overly strong, you don't want anything like sometimes a meat shield is just a meat shield. You just want it to tank hits. That's all it is. You don't want it to do any additional thing. You just want it to go in, take a hit, die. So in this case, that's all we would necessarily need. And right now, we just saving up more money. And we're going to keep sending stuff out. I do not want to use my cat cannon because it may end up pushing a Bahamut cat into range of the face. And that would essentially kill it, and that would put more pressure to wait for a third Bahamut cat. But for now, once you get rid of the ads, you could just safely just do ranged attacks with Lizard Cat as well as Bahamut Cat. And I believe we actually have to wait for a third Bahamut Cat. Amazing. Sometimes that happens. So I was thankfully lucky to get this on my second try, but for the gold treasure at least. But this level can take many tries, so don't be discouraged if you don't get it your first time or your second time. It's gonna be like any other stage. It's gonna just happen eventually. It sucks, but that's just the way the game currently is. Once your Bahamut cat is dead, though, you can use your actual cat cannon to start pushing or putting more pressure onto the actual face. But this is essentially the roadblocks that I even had when I was first playing the game. Even with gacha units, the stage can be relatively rough. If you have larger range units, for example, Paris Cat, amazing on the stage. It does just enough damage for the reds and the blue. Oh, the red units, the hermit crab, the alien seal. It does a lot of damage. So there are other units you could also get that do more range damage that are also going to be good on the stage. But again, it just depends on how you want to play the game. I'm doing no gacha, so I'm limited on what I can use at the moment. Again, mostly because of the lack of not having a lot of levels or just not a lot of units, so it'll help me propel up faster. So the next thing after this is just essentially just keep playing through the campaigns, get it all of the treasures as you can, and then just kind of do what you can there. And in this case, there you go. All we have to do is just push forward now, and we got the Great Abyss. I would highly suggest, though, never using this unit. Axe Cat, never use Axe Cat. Just don't. It is a useless unit across everything. It does a lot of damage, but it's honestly better to send out Island Cat than it is to send out multiple Axe Cats. It has horrible range, if it can get into range to do damage, it's not going to be a lot. But yeah, this is going to be the main focus of the game, though, is No Gacha. So next time we get into a roadblock, I will showcase it. Once we get enough cat food, we will start unlocking the special cats and then leveling them up. Which I think we may actually have enough. Maybe. That's good. Let's see. We have Kung Fu Cat, Actress Cat, which is a discount Paris cat or cyborg cat. We have Bondage Cat. Let's get Boogie Cat because Boogie Cat is amazing. We don't. Dang. Okay, so what I'm also gonna do is Cats in a Box because it's one of the only cats that you can get early on that actually has decent AoE. Except, well, outside True Valkyrie. Yeah, Valkyrie Cat and Crazy Bahamut Cat. Honestly, this cat really good to have just at level 1. You do not need to level it up any higher than this. It gets additional things at level 30 once you get its true form, which is I believe it has the ability that it unlocks for its true form is a chance to knockback, which is astounding. But we're gonna level up Cats in a Box real quick to level 20 because I have a lot of experience. No, that is the wrong cat. We're gonna level up Boogie Cat. I just like Samba Cats to look. You don't need to level them up, but I just like the look. It's there. They could take maybe a little bit extra of a hit at level 20, but still a really good cat to have. Dom Cat, we already know that this is going to be a heavily used unit later on. For a Dark Laser Cat, really good, but right now kind of average. We could use them, but not to an extent. Actress Cat for Mother Cat is also pretty decent. I'm gonna level them up, and then next time I'm gonna be, I think it's Skirt Cat. Oh, Panties Cat. Panties Cat, you unlock a ability specifically later for Cats of the Cosmos for breaking barriers. Super handy, definitely something you will want. And then Mr. Dot is going to be useful for zombie killing talents that it gets later on. I don't remember if it was a talent or something you unlock with its true form. Pretty sure it's a talent. But it's still a pretty good unit. So we'll be unlocking these as we go. I just wanted to get a few more of these unlocked. Mostly the Samba Cat and Cat Gang. This one, kind of horrible range, but the AoE does a decent amount. But yes, that'll be it for today. We will be going through and doing some more levels. Oh, let's actually check out our user ranks. 2 more cat tickets and a leadership. That was it. What the? Alright, let's do these as well. Just unlock these because again, these have true forms, which you need to do stage unlocks for. But we're just doing these to get the cat food, and then let's actually unlock another unit with the cat food that we have here. Wait, are we short by 1? We're short by 1. We'll come back later and do that then. Let's do these so we can get some extra plus levels. For the first couple months of the game, you just want these to be turned into plus levels. No matter what you want, it's plus levels. After you get to the maximum that you can do, save them until you can get the plus 90. They are super useful. They do a lot of work later on when you get those plus levels. So definitely store them. Anything else? Again, plus levels. The other abilities that you can get, well, not other abilities, but the other upgrades you can get from the silver tickets, these, once you get some of these to plus 10, can then be turned into rare cat tickets. Super handy, not for us though. So, good thing to note.
This episode was kind of slow, but it was more of an explanation on what the series is about. If you would like me to do a faster series for more of a compilation video for different events that have happened, please let me know down below. If you want more slower episodes as we go through Stories of Legend, Into the Future, or other stage unlocks, also let me know down below. I want to do kind of a mixture of both of them, but I wanted to see what the community would like specifically. But if you like the content, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.